Welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. And since it's Wednesday, that means this is the last day we're working with this deck. We've been working with it all week. This is day 7. This is the Angels of Atlantis Oracle card deck by Stuart Pearce. He has written 2 decks and they are beautiful. This was the first deck that he wrote. I used his second deck a couple months ago and it is full of insight and depth and messages from the archangels. So he channeled these orbs of light in various colors as 12 archangels associated with my power just went out, but I'm just gonna kind of go with this. It's a little bit darker. We've just got some candlelight right now. I'm glad I have that, and we're just gonna keep moving. So he channeled these and there are 44 cards, which he says is a sacred master number of Atlantis. These are archangels that you may be familiar with, having heard their names. But the message is to inspire us towards acts of heartfelt love for healing and spiritual empowerment. So, beautiful messages, beautiful cards. It is certainly a little bit darker here without the electricity on, but we're just going to roll with it, okay? So, as always, I do a 2-card reading, which looks at the energy of the day and then the focus of the day. So the energy is really the energy that comes to us from the environment, through our surroundings, our world, and then the energy is the force, the focus then is the intention, the effort, or the response that we put into that. I don't necessarily want my candle in frame, but maybe we will just to shine a little bit more light on this. So I always have a candle lit and it's just usually not in frame. But we're going to use it today because, well, we've lost our power. And I'm going to roll with this just because I feel like these things happen for divine reasons. So hopefully we'll be able to see these cards the best that we can. So, as always, I open a circle of light and love and protection around myself in these readings, and that extends to you all. Whenever it is you watch these readings, you are protected. I also call in my spirit guides and guardians to help me be a clear channel for this information, in relaying this information through the cards from the divine to us, the collective. And I view myself as a member of the collective as well. So let us look at our energy card for the day. Right. Often these cards are shiny because the lights shine off them. We'll see what they look like in this darkness. And our focus. All right. And I will tell you that sometimes I find darkness to be the most revealing thing about us. The sunlight is wonderful, but sometimes you don't need the sunlight. Sometimes you just need to see the view or message in the darkness. All right, so we have our first card here is Gabriel. I'm going to hold this down a little bit closer to the light. So the Gabriel card. And then the message here is inspiration. And so the card, I know it's hard to see, and I apologize for that. We got a little bit of daylight rolling in here, is the world, basically. And this is sort of a silver orb. Hang on just a second. All right, here we go. So weirdly enough, my cat was rattling on my shutters there in my living room, and it occurred to me that maybe I should open up the shutters and let some light in here and make that a little bit easier for us to all see. So let's hold this inspiration card up again. So this is Gabriel. There is the shine. That's the sun. We have the world here, and the card message is inspiration. So Gabriel is the divine messenger, very powerful archangel. He is said to make messages from God easier for us to hear, and is considered to be the herald of visions. So let us see what Stuart says about this card. Inspiration, just that word itself feels so wonderful. If the energy of inspiration is coming to us, that is a deep blessing from the universe. So This is what the book says. Take a deep breath and visualize your breath force as a beautiful blue light filling you. Gabriel will guide you to connect with the flow of the universe, with God's breath. When flow occurs thus, Gabriel removes the tensions and holding points that have prevented you from creating love and joy in your life. Inspiration means to be influenced by the divine. And if you can take several moments to enjoy Gabriel's breath as you breathe, relaxation will abound and creative ideals will swiftly flow into your consciousness. Therefore, allow stillness to facilitate the flow. Pushing doesn't allow, it merely creates resistance. Remain open and protect yourself with the golden light around your aura as you move through the business of life. Thereby, you will protect the exquisite vulnerability of your soul's truth. So, wow, inspiration, I'm going to repeat this one line. Inspiration means to be influenced by the divine. And if you take several moments to enjoy Gabriel's breath as your breath, relaxation will abound and creative ideas will swiftly flow into your consciousness. So, this might be a day for a little bit of meditation. If you don't believe in meditation or don't believe in that word, just sit quietly for a while. Try to clear your mind. Chase away the monkey mind that's always got us thinking of the next 3 things that we need to do. Sit quietly, whether that's inside in a dark space, whether it's outside in your yard, or in nature, in the sunlight, whether it's going out under a night sky that is depicted in this card. Find that place where you can find some quiet time just to breathe and allow that inspiration to come. Now, let's look at the focus card today and see if that helps guide us a little bit. Oh my gosh, we have Gabriel again. This is a double down message. Gabriel is speaking to us on this day, Wednesday, April 17th, and there's some more light. This is really important. I feel like this is a really important message. So we have Gabriel again. We have the same sort of blue light energy in the orbs, kind of a silvery blue. And the message on this card is grace. We have what looks to be a swan flying. Swans are beautiful, sort of divine birds. Again, I guess I don't need to repeat to you, but I'm going to just to double down that Gabriel is the herald of visions, considered the divine messenger of God, and makes God's message easier for us to get. So let's look again at the grace card here. Sorry, I'm trying to move out of the sunlight. I'm not trying to block things so you can see those cards a little easier. You know, Mercury is in retrograde, and so it's not shocking that the power is going off. I'm just trying to take a breath and roll through this to the best of my ability. Okay, so grace. The Oracle of Gabriel wishes you to receive the heavenly gift of grace. This is always given when we most require it. Therefore, consider how you may have miscreated an aspect of your life and are therefore experiencing an absence of this divine elixir. Gabriel is asking you to unfold your wings and fly like a swan to cleaner water. There you will sample a renewed state of being, sensing the purities of life, and truly recognizing your soul as a gift of grace. You will feel the grace surging through you, through every neural pathway, if you just take a moment to breathe. So breath is a message in both of these. Breath will give us inspiration. Breath will give us grace. I don't know what this day has in store for us, but it feels incredibly, incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. I don't know that I've ever done a 2-card reading with this deck where I've received a message from the same archangel, both cards. Gabriel, the divine messenger, is speaking to us through these cards that Stuart Pearce channeled, and we need to listen. And if you don't know a lot about Gabriel, I mean, my advice, because I'm an over-researcher, I like to research and look up everything if I am not aware of it. Look at the energy of Gabriel. See if there's something in a picture or a statement or a quote or a message that means something to you. But please know that we need to pause. We need to allow ourselves to be inspired. And we also need to allow grace to flow into our lives. This again has me thinking of the George Harrison song that I was talking about earlier in the week, My Sweet Lord. You know, if you want to find that song, maybe listen to that. If music is a form of inspiration for you, excuse me, and see what it means to you, or what that song does for your thought process or your mind. For myself, I find music very inspiring and very powerful, and it can lift our moods or it can drag us down sometimes too. Music is definitely powerful and has the potential to shift a lot of things. And maybe this is the thing that we need today to help us shift our focus and allow inspiration to come in and allow ourselves the energy of grace. So wow, this has been a powerful, powerful, powerful week with the Angels. Oh yeah, just really glimmering in the sunlight. The Angels of Atlantis Oracle Cards by Stuart Pearce. He's got 2 decks. Check him out. He has a YouTube channel where he does beautiful readings and channelings. Great information from him. Wonderful, wonderful man. Maybe someday I'll be lucky enough to meet him. I don't know, but I feel like he's an important guide on my path. So I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope you connected with it in some way. I hope that the power going out didn't disturb things too badly. I tried to flow with it. Pretty thankful one of my cats rattled on my shutter back there to say, why don't you just open up and let some light in this process. You know, messages, Gabriel, speaking through my cats maybe. I don't know what to say. Anyways, please like, please subscribe, please share these videos, please leave comments. All of these things can help my channel grow. And by my channel growing, I can help spread these messages to more people. Not just these specific messages that came to us in this message today or this week through this deck, but in all Oracle decks. And or just to help spread the message that we ourselves are capable of getting these messages from our divine creator, or the archangels. They will send us messages and we just need a medium to read them through or understand them through. And Oracle cards can do that for people. So that's another message I just want to spread, that these messages are there for us. And you yourself can find these messages for yourself. Though I believe that I'm trying to help direct these messages for the collective to help us through this transition we're working on. So I will be back tomorrow with a new deck and a new energy, though this has been incredibly beautiful working with this deck and working with these archangels and the messages that they have for us. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And another little message for today is Mercury in retrograde sometimes affects communication, power, electricity, energy sources. It's okay. Just take a breath and do the best you can with the situation. Have a beautiful day.